Alright, well this is the last video for chapter 1. We're going to do pages 6 and 7. We're going to start with number 55. We skipped number 53 because it is a segment bisector and we're not going to do that this unit. So you can omit it. Number 55 is a word problem. It says the measure of one angle is 24 degrees greater than the measure of its complement. This is a vocab word, complement. It means that two angles add to be 90. What are the measures of the angles? So if I drew a picture here, that's my 90 degree angle, and I know I'm going to have two of them that add to be 90. So that's going to be this picture. We always start with one of the angles as x. That's the best way to do this. Then describe the other angle, comparing it to this one. For instance, the measure of one angle is 24 degrees greater than the measure of its complement. So this one is x, then this one is x plus 24. From there, I need to use the geometry rule. It tells me complements add to equal 90, and I set up my algebra. X plus 24 equals 90. You get 2x plus 24 equals 90. Then you subtract 24 on both sides to get 66. Then divide by 2. So x equals 33. Don't forget your little degree sign because you are describing an angle. And it didn't just ask us to find one angle, it asked us to find both angles. So what we're going to do is say if this one's 33 degrees, then this one is 33 plus 24. So 33 plus 24 comes out to 57 degrees. Page 7. We've got some circumference and area. These formulas will be given to you as well. Circumference, you can use 2 pi r if you have the radius, or you can use pi d if you have the diameter. Area, you always want to have pi r squared. Okay? So I'm going to use pi d for number 55 because I'm already given the diameter is 15. So my circumference is going to be 15 pi. And we said that you could leave it like this because this is a form called exact form, and that is okay. But if it asks you to solve it using pi as 3.14, then what you would do is just plug in c equals 15 times 3.14. You would plug that into your calculator to get 47.1. Notice I've got units in meters. Then I also need to find the area. I know area is pi r squared, but I don't have the radius. And so what I need to do is take that 15, which is all the way across, and divide it equally into two pieces. When you do that, you should get 7.5. So my radius equals 7.5. Then I'm going to plug that into my formula. Pi times 7.5 squared. Notice the whole thing is not squared, it's just the radius that's squared. I'm going to use 3.14 for pi, and I would encourage you to do that if the directions say so, and if not, you could leave it in exact form. This is 176.63 meters squared. Remember when you're working with area that you've got meters or units squared. The last section here is just algebra review. So if you have questions about it, please let me know. On 59 and 61, we're not going to do inequalities, we just want to do equations. So you can change those inequalities to equal signs. So 55, if I wanted to get x by himself, I'm going to do the opposite of negative 44 to move him over here. So x equals, what is that? Negative 90 plus 44 gives me negative 46. I know I'm done because x is by himself on the left and my whole number is on the right. 57, there's a few more steps here. The first step is to distribute. So you get 2x minus 16 equals, and then negative 16 minus 2 is a negative 18. You want to add 16 to both sides. So 2x equals negative 2, and then you divide by 2. So x equals a negative 1. Similar, for number 59, you want to go ahead and distribute. So you get 7x plus 7 equals 2x plus 57. I'm going to minus 7 on both sides. So you get 7x equals 2x plus 50, and minus 2x on both sides. So you get 5x equals 50, and then divide by 5. So x equals 10. Number 61, you want to do that same thing. Just trying to get x by himself. So I'm going to subtract the 3 first. So I get negative 2x equals 4, then divide by negative 2. So x equals a negative 2. The last problem for our review videos is the square root of 56. I need to simplify it. So I'm going to break 56 into 8 times 7. 7 can't be broken down into any factors, so I break the 8 down into 4 times 2, and then the 4 into 2 times 2. Remember we said buddies get to break out of jail, so I break this guy out. One stays right outside of jail, the other one goes home. Now I've got this 2 stuck in and this 7 stuck in, so they multiply and stay in. Hopefully these videos have helped, but also if you still have questions, please come in and ask questions to a teacher. So that'll